Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We are the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show here on YouTube, and we are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we discuss all things love, life, relationships, pop culture, all that good stuff from both the millennial perspective, myself, Sammie Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my oh so beautiful mother, FeeFee. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are back from our much needed break. We missed you guys. We hope you guys missed us too. Um, Oh, it's been a minute. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. And yeah, on that note, let's get into it because we got a lot to catch up on. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? You want to go ahead and get us started?
Hey y'all, welcome back. We miss y'all. We miss y'all so much. We just had to do a reset, reboot. So we back, we back like we never left. We appreciate y'all just being patient with us and just, watching our shorts and just rocking with us. So we back. Now, y'all, we got some catching up to do. So first thing first. Sonya's still in the RV. She's still in the RV.
With her little outfit on,
I,
Daisy Duke song
I don't know if y'all seen her over there on Manny Fresh channel, but Manny Fresh did a tour of the RV, all up in that lady RV, all up in that lady
business.
business. Little mama had her tube top on and her hot pants on, and she was giving it to us. She was walking around there like that thing was sitting up on four fours.
And it was. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Little mama was touring, walking around her little RV, y'all. That thing so small, honey. I wouldn't be able to stay in there a good 30 minutes.
It's real cute and petite.
Real cute and petite. Manny, big old 6 foot tall tail went on up in there. She had to push the table back, move the rug back so she could sit down. All up in that lady fridge, getting her a cold drink and calling us haters. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I damn sure ain't hating on that RV. She could have that shit right there.
Now, I did think she had it fixed up really. It was actually nicer than what I thought it was
I
going to
don't
be.
give a damn what does the decor look like in there. The decor.
The decor, not the decor, but the decor.
I don't give a damn what the decor look like. I don't care how many gold pieces she go to Burlington's to buy. I don't care how many whatnot she go down there to buy at the Burlingtons. She could put them little gold little pieces all over the place. I can stand that little bitty space for 30 minutes without going crazy. Now it may be cute for a temporary, but to me that is not a long-term living space.
Not if she gonna get measure back. If she gonna get baby measure back, she can't stay in that RV.
What 50,
that's not feasible for a baby.
50-plus-year-old woman wants to live in an RV and she gotta shit and pee in a black bag and dump it out? Who wanna be doing that at our age, y'all? I don't give a damn how much money she saving. Ain't nothing cute about shitting in a bag and you got to go dump it off on the side of the road. Ain't nothing cute about sleeping on a cot. She literally sleeps at the top of that RV on a cot. What's cute about that? What is cute about? Ain't nothing cute and grown about that. Ain't nothing grown, cute, and sexy about that. Nothing. But she had to show us, honey, what it's new and it's this and it's that. So she came and Manny did a video about it. And, they was shading each other. Manny told her, little mama told Manny she need to put a girdle on because her bottom of her stomach was hanging.
That was messy.
She said, "Oh, Manny said, oh, you see I lost weight." She said, "Yeah, but you need to put something on to pull all that up because it's hanging. You know, when you get old, everything start hanging." That little heifer, wish she did have something hanging off her, looking like a little hard knot. But you know, they friends. That's I guess that's they
Frenemies. They're not real friends.
frenemies.
How do y'all feel about that? I don't like being around somebody that I know don't like me. Because if you don't like me, I don't like you. Unless it's like business purposes, then you can kind of get past it. For the bad, you can be, I can be professional, be mature, and put the feelings to the side. But if it's not related to business, and I know you don't like me, I don't like you, and I don't want to hang around you. I just think that's weird and fake. I don't know.
And you can tell they don't like each other. You definitely can tell. Because Sonya is real dry with her. But she thinks she's better. Sonya thinks she's better than Manny.
And it's not like you all working together. It's helping to bring Nesto home any sooner. So it's like, what's the point?
She feels like she makes her feel like she's significant. Manny makes Sonya feels like she's significant. I'm better than you. I got money. I can do this. I can do that. And then Manny. I guess Manny ain't got the bill payers no more. So the other morning she was on live. She was doing DoorDash. She was on live. She said she got a DoorDash, so she got to pay her rent. So she said she had did 2 DoorDash and she only got $11. So I guess she ain't got no more bill payers on her team. And YouTube ain't hitting like it was before. So many out DoorDash. So the girls, the girls are just trying to survive. Sonya, she got her jeans on and her tube top like she having a hot girl summer. Like she just got it going on. But she came back to look for the baby. She trying to find the baby. She missed the baby. She want the baby back. She said that's her god baby. So I don't know. I hope she don't put that baby in that RV.
No, I don't want Measure to be in that RV. She's a baby. She's not gonna be able to do that.
So they just got a lot going on. And then, Manny had to show us that she still got it. So she put a ponytail in her head. Y'all saw that ponytail.
With the lashes.
With the lashes.
Period.
And she had that shoulder out with her yellow dress on. Y'all seen it. Y'all can never. Y'all seen it. Okay. Okay. She gave it to us. She said, nah, 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 boo boo. So the girls are having a hot girl summer. They having a hot girl summer. They having a hot girl summer. So, Sonya and Nesto still talking, he's still asking her what she got going on, he real dry. He's struggling. Nesto's struggling down there in Fulton County. He's struggling to make it. He barely making it. But the call that dropped today with Deon.
Did y'all hear the call that dropped today from last month between Nesto and Deon?
July 25th. What was it? 23rd, 25th of 2025.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonya.
Hey, Retired Beauty. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hello,
hey,
hello, ladies.
Hello, our people.
And I'm going to post the link in the chat if anybody want to come up
tonight.
If
y'all want to come up and talk. Y'all, did y'all hear that call with Deon?
Was Deon threatening Sonya? I'm going to just get to the nitty gritty. Because we've been gone for a minute, so we get into it. Did it sound like to you all, for those who listened to the call that dropped today, shout out to Phone Calls from Prison between Deon and Nesto from last month. It was literally from like a week or two ago. Did it sound like Deon was threatening Sonya?
Yes, Toya. Manny is door dashing. She ain't got no more bill payers. She door dashing at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And I'm like, what happened to all the bill payers?
Hell, they paying their bills.
You got a point. All right, you got a point. I was like, where are y'all bill payers at? What happened? Okay, Toya said she hadn't heard the call yet. Okay.
So you gotta listen to it. Hey y'all.
It sounded like he was threatening her, low key.
Jay.
And then he called all of us on YouTube lame A304.
Yeah, he called us lame ass. Deon called us lame. Oh, he said them YouTube, all them we bitter, we ain't got no business, we ain't got nothing to do, and we some lame ass hoes. Deon gonna get his little ass whooped. Deon gonna get a little spice pint.
No, he didn't.
No, he did. He said we all up in their business. And talking about the shoes. He know about the shoes. And Nesto say he got his shoes. We were trying to help you, Deon, because Nesto asked Sonya, and he had asked you, and then turned around and asked Sonya. So we was just trying to tell you, Deon, don't give your daddy no money for no shoes, because he double dipping. He already had asked Sonya. We was trying to help your slow behind out, boy. Then you want to show out with somebody. Slow ass.
Not slow.
Y'all know that boy slow.
He just want to sell his clothes and be left alone. They say he need to sit his ass down with them fake ass girly clothes on. He's just trying to sell his clothes, y'all. He said he is not trying to be bothered. He's just trying to sell his clothes.
Somebody, they gonna make something out of that.
Yeah, and is.
Y'all, he talking about us so bad in that car.
He called us some lame a-holes. Y'all, I was offended. He called all of us on YouTube some lame a-holes. I said, oh my God, I felt disrespected. I felt like he accosted us, ladies. I really felt like he accosted us. I'm like, language. All that aggression.
Deon's so damn mad about this YouTube stuff. He can't control it. He just don't know what to do. He is spazzing out. And then he can't stand Sonya ass because he called her
a weird a-hole. He called Sonya a weird a-hole. Now, you know, I can't really fight him on that. She is weird. But he basically was telling Nesto, for the people who haven't listened to the call yet, like, you need to check that hoe. You know, don't let her sit up there and talk about me on the phone. Like, I can make her day bad. I could make her have a bad day.
Did y'all hear that?
To me, that sounds like a threat. What did y'all think? I mean, I might be overreacting, but it kind of sounds like if she keep talking and running her mouth, I'm going to come see about her. I say, Sonya, girl, you better leave that little boy alone. You know Tuka but Tomas can't protect you now. That little boy would have jumped on you. You know how these some of these crazy tail men are, honey. And Tomas can't protect you. He's short and petite like you. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. Yeah. And that's so locked up. That's his son. So he ain't gonna be able to keep that little boy from jumping on you. Leave Deon alone and leave Nesto alone. You want to be so male-centered and advocating for these men just for them to turn around and call you out your name and try to make underhanded threats towards you. That was a threat, in my opinion, the way he was talking about her. Like, he want to put them paws on her. And I'm like, this the man who you going up for? Yeah. Whose son want to put his paws on you? And you know he gonna side with his son over you. Stop talking about that little boy. Trying to chastise him because he don't want to put money on the books. That's what they got you for. You the purse now. Right. It used to be Shirley, now it's you.
Exactly.
Now you are the elite employee, okay? Let me see. Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane said, Deon needs to tread lightly before I talk to Madam D.A. Bonnie. Anybody can get it, Willis, and see why he's not an accessory to his daddy's crime. DM drag Queen clothing line he's selling. Ooh, that was a read, Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane. Ooh, that was a read. Baby, I said, ooh, all that aggression, Deon. Oh my
Man,
goodness.
Deon so mad at us.
Sonya better leave Deon alone. Sonya, because we know you like to every now and then drop in the chat and be in the bushes listening. Look, in all seriousness, leave that young man alone. But he put hands on you. Leave him alone, because he getting to his wits end with you. Yeah. Leave that little boy alone, okay?
And he irritable with his daddy because his daddy don't defend him.
Yeah.
Tell him, I can't do nothing about it. Deon say, yeah, yes you can, daddy. You can stop her from talking about your fault. Yes, you can. And I'm telling you, boy, she talking about what's the brother name? Talking about
Lamont.
Lamont be talking about what he gonna do and ain't gonna do nothing. I always got some type of problem, got some issue going on. And then Deon put $10 on there. He got 21 cents left. And that's all he got. He been talking to you off my dime. Oh, baby, she was giving Lamont and Deon hell. And Nesto wasn't saying a word. He wasn't defending them, taking up for them, or nothing.
So I said, girl, leave that young man alone. He already don't like you.
Yeah.
He itching for it. He threatened you on a recorded line. He said he gonna make sure you have a bad day. That's a threat. That's a threat. Yes. What you mean by that? How you gonna make her have a bad day?
You know what? He literally threatened her
on a recorded line. How you gonna? What you mean by that?
You said
he didn't show. And your dumb behind taking up for these men, and they'll beat you down to the ground and won't think twice about it. And you advocating for them. Because you so male centered.
I don't want to make her have a bad day because that means I'm gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, he threatening her on the recorded line.
Damn,
girl.
And Nesto ain't said nothing.
No, that's why he said, hey. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Instead of saying, no, don't say that about her. This woman is helping me. You know, no. That's hey.
Y'all, he threatened that woman.
I'm telling you, these ninjas do not care about you like you think they do, Sonya. They don't like you. They don't care about you. And you so busy fighting on YouTube, going back and forth with women, and this man will sit back and let his son threaten you on a recorded line.
And that was July 25th.
That was just a few weeks ago. We just in the first full week of August.
And he know how to find her because every time she come here, Manny record her. She was just here the other weekend.
She need to stop being so obtuse, seriously. Because the way he was sounding in that call, he's starting to get to his breaking point.
He is.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't play with men like that.
I don't know that boy not emotional. He can't control his emotions.
I don't play with men talking aggressive. You talking aggressive like that make me feel like I need to.
He ain't had no man to raise him. He emotional. He been around women and he just emotional.
He don't know how to balance his emotions. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. And I'm like, you better leave him alone.
And
you don't need
to keep talking.
Yeah, you don't need to call and chastise him about not putting money on the books or talking crap about him to his father, because you're poking the bear. Leave him alone and leave that situation alone. If you tired of giving money, stop giving money. You can't shame nobody into doing nothing for somebody else. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. And obviously he is keeping his ears to the street, talking about people be calling me, telling me what's going on YouTube. I don't want to hear nothing that's going on.
What that weird ass
whole saying. Yeah.
So somebody reporting back to him because he know everything that's going on. He know we was talking about him and his shoes and him being in his girlfriend car. He mad about that because we was talking about that.
Yeah, he said that's the car she wanted to ride in that day. So let's leave that alone. You get me? Said, or get someone to put hands on her. Nesto already told her Deon mom is no joke. Yeah, I can see that too. It's getting to that point where it could potentially get physical if he were to catch her in the street. I think she needs to shut up and
He
move
getting
on.
tired of Sonya. He really is. He getting
Yeah.
tired of her.
Jay Blake said his daddy a punk for allowing her to talk about his son. Yup.
And every time she say something, Nesto don't say nothing. You ain't
Hey,
finna keep
Cass.
talking about my child.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Y'all, I don't know.
She needs to scale it back. You doing too much. You doing too much.
But Nesto say he gonna be free though.
He said he gonna be free.
August 11th, he go to court. He say he gonna be free. He say he just praying. He know everything gonna work out. Well, he do know he got his freedom.
Faith of a mustard seed. Hey, call me darling. We'll see. We'll see.
Y'all, I don't know. This call today,
I think she need to take this call seriously. If
I
I was her,
would.
I would. I would. What do y'all think? Do you think her safety could potentially be in danger if she keep talking about Deon? What do y'all think in the chat? I think so.
And then she'll always say, "Don't nobody ain't nobody else around. Ain't nobody but me. You and lost everybody. Everybody gone. Ain't nobody stuck." Even now she says that. Ain't nobody stuck by you. Ain't nobody doing nothing but me. Ain't nobody doing nothing but
But
me.
that's what you wanted. You wanted to be the main person running the show. So you got what you wanted.
And then Nesto used both of them, asked both of them for some shoes. I guess he say one of them will get them.
Somebody will give it to him. Ooh, he should have stayed with Shirley. Oh,
Y'all, who was the man Shirley was posted up in the picture with on her Instagram that passed away? Who was that tall man? We couldn't figure out who that was. Did y'all see on Shirley Instagram where she said something about rest, darling? Who was that an ex? Who was that man? And then baby girl was in the comments. Love you, mommy. Sheridan was in the comments. Love you, mommy. Who was that
was
man?
that a sibling? Somebody she dated? I don't think that was Sheridan dad. He don't look like Sheridan daddy.
Anybody know who that man was?
Who is this? Is this Vicky? Hey, Vicky.
Hey guys, how are you?
Finding
Good.
you.
I I think that was her makeup artist. Cause,
Oh, it was her makeup artist.
'cause
Okay.
I was digging, digging, digging. Cause people were saying, "Rest in peace, Uncle Roosevelt," and I
Mhm.
went digging. I think he was Oprah's makeup artist, and he might have done Shirley's makeup too.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
And they were saying, and like on his Facebook page, that he had just passed away.
Yeah. Okay, that's who that was. I was wondering. I was like, who is this man?
Or it could have been. I
Oh,
mean, I know he was Oprah's makeup artist. Let's put it
okay.
that way. He might have done Shirley's makeup.
Okay.
But to answer y'all's question, I don't think Sonya. I think Deon would just cuss Sonya out. I think Deon knows better. Sonya is. She has. He has. But I think it's more. Nesto needs to be more so afraid of Deon than anything. Because
Really?
if he were out today or tomorrow, Deon would punch his daddy in the chest. He punch him right in the chest and give him the cuss. He backs off a little bit because you could tell. I've heard this call. Heard this call for a few weeks now, and just listening to it and re-listening to it, it's and just hearing it without like commenting on it. I'm like, you could tell the point when Nesto he got really really irritated when Dion started talking about Sonya.
Hmm.
That irritated Dion because they kept it was just passive aggressive, like kept taking little digs at each other. Dion digging at him about you letting them folks get at you, letting them folks mess up, mess things up. That from what people telling me, that lady messing your stuff up. I think Nesto needs to be more afraid of what would happen if he were to get out, or
Mm,
what is going to happen when he goes to prison. Because I
yeah,
think it's cut off time.
yeah. I think so too. But he seems to think that he gonna be free. He,
He is
he
delusional.
very,
It might be
very
those
delusional.
those mediocre strokes he calls himself having, and he may have had many strokes. His blood pressure has been high. He's been on medication while he's in there. He was
Mm-hmm.
taking liquid V. We don't know how much that would rate, that would affect his heart too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he might not, he's in poor health, so he might be just delusional and is blowing the trumpet for St. Peter and all that talk.
Yep, I remember him saying that.
But I personally think that he needs to be more afraid of Deon than Sonya does. Deon would just cuss Sonya, give her a good, make her cry, make her finally cry. That's what Deon seems like he would do. Just give it to her the way that nobody else is giving it to her. But she likes that kind of stuff though too though.
You think Sonya would go back and forth with Dion?
No, she'd hang up. She's a chicken. She's a
She
chicken.
talk all that smack like she's so bad when she on the phone with Nesto talking about them.
She's a straight chicken. She will talk a big game and your family this, your family that, and he sounds like a girl, and everybody, they losers this and Madison that. Everybody's horrible except Nesto and her herself. But she's a chicken when it comes down to confrontation. She runs just like anytime you try to talk to her. Like when you go to
Mm-hmm.
old girl's channel and try to have a conversation with her, she gets defensive and she runs away. I see
Mm-hmm.
Glorious is up here. Let me be quiet.
She is.
Hey,
Hey,
Hi,
Gloria.
Gloria.
ladies. Hey, Vicky.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
boo.
here. You don't like I'm. You don't know what name I'm gonna be under, so it's it's like
But we
I,
know it's like we know it's you.
okay. I'm gonna try to keep the
Yeah.
same picture, but I'm all over these YouTube streets on all different kind of names. Anyway, so I just wanted to say this. I agree with what Vicky was saying, and. So I came in a little bit late, which I was talking about, but I did listen to the call, and I did hear um, uh, uh, Dion call her the
Mm-hmm.
weird H, not hen, the weird H, your weird H, which
Mm-hmm.
just lets us know the disdain he has for her. And what I think it was. This is my opinion. I think he got a hold of. This is my opinion. He got a hold of that interview that she with those interviews she was doing with Sylvia. Slilla,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I remember, I gotta think of a name. Sly, whatever. Those interviews she was doing with her, and when she that one interview when she just ran her complete mouth,
Mm-hmm.
talking about his case and everything else. When even Sly was trying to tell her to be quiet,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what I think happened. That's what I think he got a hold of, and why he was like really upset. Because when you remember when he first answered the call, he was like, I was like, dang, he don't act like he wanted to hear from his father at all. He was like, yeah, hey. I was
Hey,
like,
did you hear
oh,
how dry?
Hey.
Hey.
yeah.
I'm
Hey.
He
good.
was,
I'm good, and you?
Yeah.
yeah. He was like, hey.
So what's
I was like,
up?
wow. But no, that's what I think his animosity is stemming from, is her running her mouth on these streets and talking about his entire cases, getting him in trouble. And
Yeah.
also, um, did you hear that he was making it a point to let them know, let us know? So now he talking to us to let that's a trip. Let us know that people have been sending him money because he said something about his shoes. They got, are your shoes okay? And da 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 da. And he said, yeah, oh yeah, I got my shoes and I got such and such, and yeah, it's all good, and
Yeah.
He
and he
asked him if
said
he had
something
his
about, yeah,
zoom
your
zooms and
brother,
wham whams.
huh?
He asked him
The-
about his zoom zooms and wham
If
Yeah,
he
whams.
and
don't
some
ask him
shoes.
nothing else, he gonna ask him if he got them zoom zoom and wham whams. Now I will give Deon credit for that.
a mess. Yes. A mess, y'all. It's a mess. It really is.
He asked him about them
I
zoom
don't
zooms
know,
and wham
y'all.
whams.
Y'all think he gonna get free?
No,
No. What do y'all think?
Gloria's
Gloria hello?
she's still there. Her phone she probably got a call, but I don't think he's gonna get free. If he's working out some sort of deal, it I don't whatever she did with Lil Wooten, she messed that up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's in there, and you know what? Just to hear him say, "I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free." It's at this point, it's sad because we all know that that's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen.
It's
You
it's
know.
not it's not gonna happen. But it keeps his mind going. Not that I feel bad. I mean, I kind of a small inkling of me does kind of sort of feel bad for him because he's played his game, he's played his cards so wrong, and I just get
Hmm.
secondhand embarrassment for him sometimes. But
Hmm.
that's what he deserves because he was still trying to play the game. I mean, they have those calls from May that they've been playing.
Yes.
It's I mean, he was really plotting.
He was plotting and they were going to buy this and get that. And he was telling her to send him pictures of this and send pictures of this. I mean, the calls from like 2023 up until now are totally different.
Like night and day.
Night and day. Night and day. It's just totally different. Wow.
20, 2023 and 2022, he was cocky Rocky, and
Cocky,
then
very cocky, wasn't he?
and
Like he
then
just had this thing all figured out, and she was helping him, and they had motion. They
wasn't no
had motion.
motion happening. And then what little did he know, she was laying in the bed.
Yep,
That's
yep.
all she was quitting, getting jobs, quitting. You
Quitting
know,
and wasn't making nothing happen. And now their calls, it's so dry. He sounds different. He sounds just like he's defeated. Oh yeah, I'm just what you got going on? Where you been? And she rolling around in an RV.
riding around the RV eating
What? Chili dogs, chili dogs and French fries. A mess, a mess. It- you
Mm-mm.
know?
JP said, yeah, trying to steal from Shirley behind bars.
Yes, yes. Just scheming on Shirley the whole time, plotting how they gonna spend her money, and now here we go in 2025, and Karma has hit his ass like a brick. Shirley out looking good,
Shirley
okay?
looking good.
Shirley looking good.
That's one thing. We always gonna get credit on
We
that.
always gonna say Shirley 71 where?
71 where
Who?
she looks good.
Shirley fine.
She is
Best thing she could have did was to got rid of him.
the best thing she could have did.
The best thing she could have did. And y'all, that's perfect example. Having a man ain't always a good thing for you.
Mm.
It ain't always a good thing for you.
Especially if it's a no good man that
Especially
don't
if it's a
appreciate
no
you.
good man.
Mm-mm.
Some of us just want a man, piece of man, any man. And that's just to go to show you. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. So you can make a come up. And Shirley has definitely did that.
Yeah, she made a huge come up once she got rid of him.
Once she got rid of him, she made a huge come up.
That was dead weight.
That was dead weight. She let him go, and she made a huge come up. And I'm just happy for her for that. I really am. When it comes to that part of this, that's a lesson for all of us to learn from. Is that how you just sometimes need to let people go and let them be. you know no matter how bad you want them or how good you think it makes you look to have a man on your side, to have a man in your bed, to have a piece of man, any man around you. But sometimes that man, he can bring you down. He tore her all the way down. But oh, look at God.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her now.
Yeah.
She let him go. And look where he at.
I know he kicked himself every day like, damn.
He was calling her
He messed
old,
up the bag.
calling her old, talking about her health. Them folk old. Them folk may not make it. Them folk old.
Falling out the bed, hurting herself.
Yeah, I've seen all kind of awful things about that lady. And listen to him. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm taking my medication, trying to get off of it. Now he in there taking medication.
Yeah. Got a cold every other week.
Got a cold every other week.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. Scared to go outside because he's scared of them YNs.
They gonna
Can't
pounce
get no
on him
vitamin D because he's scared to go outside
on the yard.
on the yard because he's scared of them young boys. Gotta watch his back. Gotta sleep at the top bunk with one eye open, one eye closed. And Shirley out here living her best life. While he was on there back in 2022, 2023, talking to Sonya, talking about how they was going to be together. Oh, baby, when I tell you she was putting that hard court press on him about whether or not they was going to be together. What do you like to do? Do you like to go to the movies? Can you imagine you trying to see what you have in common with somebody else's husband? Because at that point, he was still married. What do you like to do? You like to go to the movies? Do you like to do this? Do you like to do that? Yo, I like to do all this. I like to do all that. Well, I just wanted to make sure what you like to do. I like to do all that. I like to do all that. Knowing in his head, if he was to ever get out, he would even fuck with Sonya.
She would not be in the rotation.
She would not even see that man.
No.
Hell, she even said that. When he was out, I was calling him and my calls was going to voicemail.
She would not be on the starting five, on the starting team. She would not be one of the starters.
But she trying to see what they got in common. She making plans for a ninja locked up, for somebody else's husband locked up. She making plans for when she think he gonna get out, how they gonna kick it, how they gonna chill, what they gonna do to chill. We're going out to dinner, we're going to the movies, we're gonna travel in the RV, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You got to be some type of effed up woman in your head to try to make plans with somebody else's husband that's locked up. She was actually making plans with that man.
And then chastise the wife for not doing enough for her husband.
Chastise the wife for not doing enough, for not being a downbeat for her man. For not being around the way, girl. She from the south side of Chicago. She ought to be able to hang. She ought to be able to this. Nesto, them folk ain't built like that. Them folk can't handle that. Them folk call me with a bug in the house. Them folk, but she ought to be. She from the south side of Chicago. She ain't got no hood in her. Spending that lady's money. You doing all that and you still ain't with that ninja. You riding around in a little bitty RV, dumping your poop out on the side of the road, hoping and praying that one day y'all can be together. Which is not gonna happen. You bored to death. I'm bored. What you do today? I ain't do nothing. I'm bored. I just wish somebody would let me keep their baby. You delusional, Sonya. Ain't nobody gonna let you keep that baby.
But that girl that's not in her right mind.
So now you bored. Now you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't left from here because it don't look like, and he not getting out. So now you ain't got nothing to do. So you riding all up and down the highway by yourself, sickly, parking that van in the Walmart parking lot, supposedly parking it in your friend's driveway, which that story is a total lie. I don't know who the friend is and why they keep bringing plates. What woman you know gonna bring another plate out to another woman out of her kitchen? Come on now, y'all. What woman do you know that's gonna fix a plate for another woman and bring it to her? Nesto don't believe that. Nesto don't believe she in nobody driveway, and Nesto don't believe that that's going on either, cause he old enough to know that's some foolishness. He know that's some foolishness too. So we got all this going on, y'all, for the last 3 years. All this foolishness. And Deon gonna tell his daddy, you are what's going on. You oughta talk. You got it going on. That's why they talking about you. Deon, let me correct you. You're wrong. We started talking about this because it was related to Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry is the star of this story, not Nesto.
Thank you. The Lulu.
The Lulu.
The Lulu.
Shirley Strawberry was the star of this story.
She is the star.
She is the star. It's not Nesto, okay? And then you added your
You was
trick.
just a clout chaser,
You
hanging
added
on.
your trick into it, which was Sonya. So that made it a little spicy. And that's why we attached on to it. But it was more so Shirley Strawberry. Okay? Don't be confused. I know you slow, Deon, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, young man. Okay? Don't get it twisted.
Please don't. Time out. People go to jail. He's so ignorant. People go to jail every day. Why they so fixated on you? Why they so fixated on
We miss you
you?
too, Queen Black. Yep. Yeah, people go to jail every because of Shirley. We were more concerned about Shirley and more.
And shocked he was in this situation. I think if
Yes,
anything, it was
it was
shocking.
shocking to us that Shirley was associated with such a low life. That's what it was, Deon. We were shocked that Shirley Strawberry would associate herself with such a low vibrating piece of shit.
It wasn't because your daddy just had so much motion.
It wasn't because your daddy had so much motion. Hell, I hadn't really heard of your daddy. I've been in Atlanta for over 30 years, and this is the first time I ever heard of your daddy. I knew that damn shop was down there on Far Road and Peachtree. I knew that Nesto's was down there on the set on that corner. But every time I drove by there, it looked like the lights was cut off.
And wasn't nobody in there.
And wasn't nobody in there.
And that's a fact.
And that's a fact.
That ain't allegedly. Plot that tea.
Now that's the only thing I knew about your trifling ass daddy. Yeah, because he want to make like that Nesto is the star, has the star role in this soccer. He does not. It's not about him. And we are so glad that Shirley has gotten the better end of this story. And your daddy's still wrapped up in it. And even Sonya thinks she had a little starring role in this. And if I would be shamed at that age to be wrapped up in some foolishness like this, at her age, to be associated with some trash like this. But she thinks she's doing him a big one. But the more I hear that lady talk, the more I realize that something is wrong with her mentally. Something is definitely wrong with her. Because there's no way in her mind that she can think that what's going on is okay. There's no way. No way.
Hey y'all.
But I just don't know about, him thinking that he gonna be free. Now I don't know what's gonna happen August 11th. I don't know.
He'll still be there.
If
Diddy ain't getting out, Nesto for sure ain't getting out.
Diddy ain't going nowhere.
They said no.
That judge is not playing with Diddy. That judge, he don't give a damn how much money Diddy got. He don't care about nothing. Diddy ass gonna stay in there.
They just said no.
Diddy can't believe that shit. They say when that judge said no bond, no bail, they say Diddy mouth dropped open like, I don't believe this.
His mouth went agape. He was shocked.
He was shocked. So if Diddy not getting out,
Nesto not getting out.
Nesto not getting out. Okay.
Her ninja is not touching down for the fall.
And she knew that. And a part of Sonya knows that. That's why she got her little ass in that RV and hit the road.
Jack. And she going up north to the parties and this, that, and third. She know he not coming home.
She know he not coming home. And he's still asking her for money. So Deon and Lamont ain't doing too much of nothing. And Deon need to shut up. If you ain't gonna put no money on your daddy book, then just shut up about Sonya. Your daddy talking to her because she's providing for him, Deon.
Right. And I think too, Deon feels a little ashamed and he's irritated that Sonya is holding him accountable.
That's a good point.
And doing it publicly.
That's a good point.
I think that's where a lot of the anger and the aggression comes in, because he feels ashamed that he's not doing more and that somebody that's not even related to him, essentially a stranger, is doing more for his father than he is. and she's shaming him and calling him out about it, and she's doing it publicly, and that's what's pissing him off.
Yeah, that lady putting money in the inmate. She said it don't take nothing to take care of somebody that's locked up, so she don't mind doing it. Y'all ain't doing nothing. You down there trying to sell them little clothes and get new rims for your truck every other week. Something forever going on with that
It's
truck.
always something with their car. What he say? It always something with their car. It ain't one thing, it's another.
I got two rims. Quack. What is that? I might well buy a whole set. I got two rims quack. They gonna be talking about it in there. They gonna be talking about everything they got to talk about. They're gonna be talking about it in there.
It is.
And it is.
Talking about some, and then trying to sell clothes in the shop. So I ain't gonna tell the price, because they'll be talking about that. Nobody want them clothes, boy. Nobody want them clothes you selling out your truck. Go on, boy.
Lord, I didn't even know they still was selling clothes out the trunk of their car.
Hell, if he was smart, he shout out the name of his clothing brand on every call. Hell, this full free promotion.
Well, you know it. Daddy said Deon ain't no beating man. He ain't no beating man.
Baby, every time I get on the call, shop free gangster clothing line. Follow free gangster clothing line on IG. We got 2 for $40 shirts. We got the Nike Tech inspired sweatsuit, 2 for $100. Follow us on Instagram. Every time I get on the phone, I be shouting out my stuff, baby.
I don't think she trying to distance herself, me, darling. I don't think she don't ever do
Thank
that.
you, Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane, for plugging our memberships. And please don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button,
y'all,
just to let us know you like the content and to tell the algorithm to boost
we
us up.
appreciate
So hit the
that.
like button.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you, Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane. Thank you, Miss Red. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, Jay Blake, and everybody who's reminding people to hit the like button and subscribe. We appreciate you.
We
ladies.
appreciate
Thank
you,
to everybody in the chat. Call Me Darling said, do you think she's trying to distance herself? Absolutely. That she know her ninja not touching down. And you know what? One thing I do like that she's starting to get her lick back more. Like when they was talking about her 4th of July plate.
Yes.
And the way, and I don't think she really had no plate, but the way she was messing with him mentally was hilarious. Doing that 4th of July video call where he was like, put the camera down so I can see the plate. Hold the plate up so I can show. I sure do miss that good food. Where they got some Kool-Aid, some cornbread. I sure do. I know you eating good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was hilarious.
And she even
playing
said
with
you
that
trying
food.
to shade me sometime. She told him that. She must heard us say that.
She heard us say that. She been watching us.
She been watching
the
video.
When she called him out, it was like, you be trying to shade me sometimes. She was like, but it's cool though. I'm not an emotional person. It's cool though.
But he wanted to see that 4th of July play so bad.
So bad. Like he was fiending for it. Like he wanted to cry.
He said, I want some good food so bad. Your ass should have thought of that when you was out here running amok, running all them goddamn scams and messing with all them women.
That part.
He said he wasn't thinking about that.
No, he wasn't.
That he would want a good 4th of July play.
And forcing yourself on people.
So them baked beans, mac and cheese, and collard greens,
and cornbread,
and them ribs
falling off the bone.
And that brisket.
Mine. Girl. Good, what you say?
Had a good 4th of July play.
Yeah, I know I did. Have me a nice cold drink.
On a Palmer.
Girl, I want to know good.
And then we're to go see the fireworks.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Some good cold watermelon.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a good 4th. I hope y'all had a good 4th.
Y'all had one too.
Okay. Now I know he hurt. He hurt.
Oh, he looked like he wanted to cry. Playing with that plate. Oh my goodness. My Ty says she doesn't want a free man because a free man is a walking man, walking right out the door. Yeah, and I think too, to add to your point, my Ty, I feel like women like that, they like dating men locked up because they know where they are. And it's a control thing. Because when he was free, she wasn't high on his list. She wasn't on the starter team. She was, he was kind of picking her up, putting her back on the bench, picking her up, putting her back on the bench. She wasn't the main one. You know what I mean? So I think that's another reason why she feels more comfortable with him being incarcerated, because she knows where he is at all times. And, he's more dependent on her. So she's more in a position of power.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Call Me Darling said, honestly, the way Nesto treats Deon, I see why he doesn't look out for Nesto. Jay Blake said, just like his dad, he loves some raggedy cars. Girl, it's always something with that car. Oh my goodness. Black Swan said, didn't Deon say that when he got caught up, his daddy wasn't nowhere to be found? Okay, so he's feeling some type of way about that. I can see that. I could talk about that. Toys talking about some dingy ass clothes he's selling out the back of the clunker of a car wash, shaking my head. Oh my goodness. Oh my Ty said that's what I would be doing. Free advertising. Okay. I be shouting out the name of my business, my IG, my website, every chance I get. I would give you something to talk about, baby.
For as many people who listen to phone calls
from prison, baby.
But like your daddy said, Deon ain't no business man.
He ain't no business man.
He don't know what to do.
He don't have that. He's not an innovator. He's not innovative. He's not. That's full free promo right there. Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane said, I love her avatar. Y'all look at her avatar. That's supposed to be Sonya and Manny with the afro. Oh my goodness. And the tank top and the short. That is hilarious. Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shane.
That's so
animated. That Abby is hilarious. Oh my goodness. And her sitting at the mic with the glasses on. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. That is hilarious. Can we just take a minute to look at her Abby? Like, I noticed it, but now I'm really like paying attention to the details of it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, Nesto should understand Sonya is the only one out of the 10 players that got to experience the silicone and liquid V. So she's the only one that should be taking care of him without complaint. All right. Hey, Black but not better. She said that hoe didn't have no plate. I don't think she had a plate either, you get me. I think she was teasing him. And he really looked like he wanted to cry. He really did. He really was. She said that was a play for Nessa to see her boobs. Okay. Carmen Donnelly said she had that tired ass hot dog. Toya said, I don't think she had any food on that plate, especially not any barbecue, because I would have held up a rib to the camera right on his face. Babe, I would have ate the rib right in his face. And then what was it on the other call? It was another call they had recently where they were just talking about life and, basically talking about, comparing what each of them are going through. And Sonya was like, yeah, it's not that bad for me. Like, you're locked up. You can't even leave. You know what I mean? Like,
you're locked up.
You're locked up.
I'm free. I'm fine.
Free. So it's not that bad for me. I hollered. The passive aggressiveness and the pettiness was at an all-time high. She finally got a lick back.
She got a lick back with that. Because ain't shit he can say about that. He can't. There's no rebuttal for that.
Nothing.
She told that nigga, you locked up. Yeah. I'm free.
Like, it's just, you're in a bad situation. Like it's just, I can't imagine.
You been in there for 3 years?
Oh my gosh. That's when you just like that, you gotta mirror them. Yeah. Either you gonna walk away or you gonna mirror them.
Because he's definitely a narcissist.
That's how you have to do men like that.
That's how you have to get back.
You gotta check them. And it's sad because you would hope that you would be able to resolve things in a mature manner.
You can't be quiet.
But you can't.
Because the longer you be quiet and don't say something back to a narcissist, the worse they get.
Yeah, the best thing to do is always to leave them alone. But if you're not going to leave them alone, you're going to have to match energy.
You're gonna have to match energy.
But the best thing to do would be to walk away.
Yeah.
Don't even try
but
to
I
engage.
always gotta cuss their ass out before I walk away.
Yeah, that's shit. Child, your mouth. What did Vince tell Tamar Braxton? Tamar, your mouth, Tamar. Your mouth. Your mouth, Tamar.
I'm gonna cuss your ass out, tell you about yourself. They don't believe you the fuck.
She got her lick back with that one. She was like, I mean, you've been in there for 3 years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I thought that was hilarious. Black Swan said, and she knows if he talks to anyone else, it's gonna be on the YouTube streets. Yes. Jay Blake said he insulted everybody. Ain't nobody buying his ugly clothes. Y'all, if y'all thinking about supporting Deon, Deon called us some lame a-holes, y'all. Go listen to the call. Deon called all of us ladies on YouTube some lame a-holes. So don't support him, y'all.
And he don't know who we are in Atlanta.
And who we are. Who we know. And what type of motion we got going on.
And what type of motion we got going
with his
on.
non-talking behind.
With his slow ass.
Yeah.
Oh, slow ass nigga. Ain't nothing worse than a little slow little boy.
Talking shit.
Talking shit. Gonna be slow and talk shit. Can't even talk.
Can't even pronounce and announce.
Yeah.
Boy, go sit down somewhere. Sound like you're mumbling. No, he was on an IEP. Anyway, Vicky Savell said he should have accepted the free advertising. I'm telling you, Vicky, he should have accepted it. He could have shouted out his business. He could have told us what car wash he had, where he be at selling it. I mean,
that nigga pulled up in the parking lot with his trunk popped out selling clothes.
Somebody would have been nosy enough to ride down.
Now, where the hell he get the clothes from?
Oh no. I don't know about that.
Because you know Atlanta allegedly is the land of the boosters.
And the scammers.
So
who knows who his plug is? Who knows? Who knows, y'all?
And he say he ain't doing like his daddy. But you out here selling clothes out the trunk of your car. Where the hell you get the clothes from, Deon?
Well,
where you get the clothes from, Deon?
He probably tell you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Especially if they still got the tags on them. You know that's some
You know what? He may be going down to the mall and getting the t-shirts pressed.
So they just t-shirts or they women clothes?
Yeah,
what are they? What is he selling? The t-shirts
he
or the
could
women
be getting
clothes?
it wholesale, yeah.
That ninja ain't getting it. I bet you.
Child,
like that woman we saw at the mall selling that purse.
Selling the Labubu in the mall. And them duffel bags. Atlanta is not a real place.
Atlanta is not a real place.
We saying all this to say who knows where he got it from. You get me? Said I think they're just graphic t-shirts he's made. Okay, so he probably getting somebody to hot press it in the mall, do it. It's so much going on in Atlanta. So you said Deon might be selling clothes like Tyrese and Baby Boy. Leave him alone.
I'm thinking about Sonya.
Jay Blake said Deon said he got a warehouse. Excuse me. Excuse me, big time.
Ninja ain't got no
okay. You get me? Said them Labubus are expensive. They selling them in Cumberland Mall. If anybody live in Atlanta, it's a lady with a short haircut, blonde hair, walking around the mall selling Labubus, y'all. If anybody want to get Labubus, it's a lady with a short blonde haircut walking around Cumberland Mall in Atlanta, Georgia, selling them. She walking around with a red tote with the Labubus in them. If y'all want some, just don't say I didn't try to help you.
Y'all only in Atlanta.
Only in
Atlanta. Somebody gonna walk up to you in the mall and ask you if you want to buy some. I don't know why they pick us all the time.
Hilarious.
Yo, we cannot make this stuff up.
Cannot make it up.
We might see Deon ass out here in Cumberland Mall Park.
We might. We see everybody. We see everybody.
Deon better go sit his little behind now and stop disrespecting us grown women on YouTube. I know that.
Yeah.
He being disrespectful. He better go sit his behind down calling us out our name because he mad at his daddy. He really mad at his daddy. It ain't us he mad at. He mad at his daddy because his daddy ain't raised him and spend no time and invest in him. That's what he really mad at, y'all.
Right, and frustrated with.
He mad at his dad. He really is. That's why he's so dry every time he call him. And your daddy been locked up for 3 years. You ain't seen your daddy in 3 years. And he called, yeah. Mm-hmm. He don't like his ass. He don't like him.
She said, "What is a labobo? Labubu. It's like a popular line of like collectible toy monsters, and so they sell them like it's like a toy.
It's like a toy, and they put them on their purses. They wear them as purse charms, though.
Yeah, I think they come from like the company is like Pop Mart, called Pop Mart, and they're like little toy little fuzzy
they real
monsters.
popular.
Yeah,
and you can collect so many. They got different kinds that you could collect. It's like an end thing now.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird to me, but if you into stuff like that,
yeah, it's weird.
But if you know, but yeah, she had a whole bag of them.
Yeah, she had a whole bag of them.
She had a whole bag of them, and then the store right down from her was selling them.
Yeah.
So she was out there hustling, and the store was selling them. So she probably was selling them cheaper than what the store was. I ain't even look. I just kept on walking. You saw them in a bag.
Hey, Mistress Monica. Queen Lily said, yes, a lot is cold here for the cold-hearted Nesto.
Yeah.
You get me? Said Nesto was calling his victims miserable and saying they will still be miserable after all this is over. Right, and he the miserable one.
And talking about we ain't got no air conditioning. Did y'all hear him say talk about we ain't got no air? It's hot outside and their air conditioner ain't working. What?
Baby, mine working just fine. And I had me some warm cornbread. Was eating under my air conditioner. Some Jiffy Mix. What is that? I show that cornbread. That Jiffy Mix. You don't know nothing about that Jiffy Mix.
He wants some Jiffy Mix cornbread
so bad. Jay Blake said, only in Atlanta you can have a profession as a water boy selling water on the street corner. Shaking my head.
Yes.
Hey, Sanders R23. I like your profile. Your hair is cute.
Yes.
Deon said he makes $15,000 a month. We are broke 304s looking for a picture from a nigga.
He talked about our ass so bad.
Baby, he called us every name but a child of God on that call. I was offended. I felt accosted. I was very offended.
I
was offended.
Talking to grown women like that. I'm an elder. How dare you?
Yes, I was very offended. Very. And if you got the 15 racks a month, why you whining and complaining about the car? Shady said even when he was out, Nesto didn't see Deon like
yeah.
Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walker Shame said Cobb County's air conditioner works too well for Nesto.
Exactly. He be freezing in there.
Yes.
He be freezing.
Stay sniffing.
And congested.
Stay. Child.
Yeah, I don't know. We had to come live after that call. After he called us out our names, I said we need to go talk to our people. Cause this ain't right here. He ain't finna be talking about us. He ain't finna be talking about us like this. Now we let him slide with a few comments, but when he started calling us out our name, Deon going too far. You going too far, young man.
Let me see. Queen said those labubus, don't put that on your purse. They're demonic.
Yeah,
I've heard some people talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, really, Queen? I was wondering. All of a sudden, people carrying them on their purse, and they getting like they want a certain kind. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did that come from?
Yes, you get me. Said I'm surprised he didn't accuse us of wanting Nesto. That's the normal go-to. Yeah, that's the next one. So you said Nesto has us confused with Sonya. She was the one with no air and needed an inverter in that camper.
Exactly.
We are nice and cool over here. Yes. Hey, Queen Brielle. She said, so he makes 15K a month and ain't tried to bail his daddy out.
And what won't send him put nothing on his books. I don't. But who y'all think got the shoes? Sonya the one that got the shoes. Sonya the one that got him the shoes.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Sonya is the one that got him the shoes. We ain't thinking about Deon. We gonna keep talking about his little behind.
It is.
He
Yep.
throwing a tantrum because he can't stand people talking about him.
Yes.
That's what he doing. Throwing a tantrum. So ahead, that stuff going. Get burned out. I don't know where he going. I guess he going in the camper with Sonya, but he can't even do that.
No, you have to have a physical address.
That's a good question. Where he going over there with Deon and his girlfriend?
No, she would get a place.
She would come back.
Yeah, she would come back. She wouldn't dare let him go with Manny. Manny tried to take her man.
And then did y'all hear when Manny when she said you gonna have church tomorrow on one of the calls, letting them know that Manny was coming up there, and then she told him, you just need to see a woman, even if it's just her. You just need to see a woman.
I remember.
She said you
That's a
just
shady
need to
heifer
see a
right
woman,
there.
even if it's her.
Yeah.
So she said she didn't care nothing about Manny going up there. He just
She
needed.
ain't no threat.
She ain't no threat.
And that's what messes us up as women. Men like all type of things. A vagina
Yes.
is a vagina.
Yes.
Okay?
A hole is
Is
a
a hole.
hole. Okay?
You'll be with your man and he'll tell, oh, I would never date a woman that look
Yeah.
like this, walk like that, dress like that, talk like that. I would never fool with a woman like that. And then turn around and that'll be the very exact woman he'll be messing with. You can't believe no man
Yep.
and thinking he wouldn't fool her. You don't know what a man will do, especially when they down on their luck.
Mm-hmm.
All that attraction go out the window.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that. So I'm like, she
3
real silly
years.
and
He been in
ignorant.
there for 3 years, Queen.
Like,
2022.
I'm like, did she really fix her mouth to say that? You just want to see a woman, even though it's her?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, these men will go with anybody. What are you talking about? You sound stupid and ignorant.
Yeah, Deon needs to sit his slow behind now. He's showing out. He getting beside himself. You getting beside yourself, Deon, now. You're going too far.
Yeah.
Well, he is, but you also got to think about it too. He ain't meet his daddy till he was 13, so
Yeah.
he is windmilling for this man out in the streets, trying to show everybody, no, he's good. Please believe me. Please believe me. He showed me how
Mm-hmm.
to cut grass and hand out flyers.
And made a
He sh-
man out of me.
he made a man out of me. He abused the child labor laws with me. Like you know,
Oh.
but as far as them shoes go, I think Dion did. I mean, Nesto seemed like he played everybody because he had to call 3 people to get the
Right.
shoes,
Who bought the shoes? That's the
Because he
question.
probably didn't know who would have came through. So I guess he said, let me just try my luck and just reach out
which
to
is
everybody.
his pattern. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get a little something from everybody. What I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted is he was pissed with Dion because Dion was talking about Sonya, and for some reason Sonya has continued to feed his narcissistic ego. But he was really irritated. He kept trying to get off that phone, but from my understanding, Dion paid for this individual call. This wasn't one of the ones where he put money on the account and he was just chipping away at the balance. This was an individual call, and Dion has told him, hey, stop hanging up so soon. I gotta pay like $8 for these each and every call. We can talk
Right.
for a little bit. I'll play some music for you. He just wants some daddy son time or something. Like make me feel like you love me
Oh
instead of
yeah.
just trying to give me some money. Nesto be trying to get off the phone. Oh, I got my shoe, player. Got them shoes, player. Let me. Just want to let you know. All right, then you sound good. Okay. All right. Bye bye. I holler
Yes,
at you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dion was intentionally ignoring him, and he told him, "Don't hold on, don't hang up, don't hang up." Dion kept him on that. Dion said, "We gonna hear the global tell link lady say this. You have 1 minute remaining. This is what we gonna do. Like you not getting
Right.
off this phone. I paid $8 for this. I could have put that in my tank. You see me struggling over here for this $39 tire. This plug in this tire. You see me struggling right now, trying to scrape up a little change for it." So he made him stay on that phone. Nesto was heated. He wanted to get off the phone within 5 minutes.
Yep, he did.
And
Yep.
it's just, but it's just he following his daddy's footsteps. So it shows a pattern of selfishness. It just shows a pattern of selfishness. With Nesto, he just playing the left hand against the right hand. Whoever gonna do it first, he just gonna get it. Sonya has to ask him now, do you need some money? Instead of just putting it on his account. Like,
Hmm.
remember she used to keep $100 on his account. I'm gonna go put some.
Yep.
I'm gonna go do that. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I got $50. I put $50 on there.
Hmm.
And yeah, and what else? What else you need? That
Hmm.
was performative about the shoes. Somebody must have told her, "Oh, your man ain't got no shoes, girl. What you doing about that? You don't care about your man anymore?" I guarantee you, somebody call her. It's like they talking about you, girl. They say your man ain't got no shoes. He's walking around in the jail Jordan slides, and
Hilarious.
she, she's feeling like felt like she had to come on here and show us. How do I get you some shoes? How can I just order them? Okay, yeah, right. She put the money on the phone. I guarantee you, because she's broke too. She don't that money not she don't have access. This is just my theory and my hypothesis. This is Victoria talking. This is not Sammy and FeeFee. Okay, this is me. I think when she was working for KOD and for
Hmm.
these other places, some
Hmm.
funds was. And when she was doing that nightclub down or whatever that club was down in Miami that she had her name on, some funds was coming up like
No. Hush.
I well you notice that why I say that is because you notice that when she was doing that club stuff, even though she was working these little knick-knack jobs, she had more money. She was putting like dropping here. They were talking like 10 times a day sometimes.
Right. Right. Right.
And then when she was working at King of Diamonds, she was dropping that money. And from what Madison said they had to go back and clean up some things because there was some money like not looking right there. The books weren't looking right. So
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't doing that, and now she does not have access to that anymore, and they not messing with her because I even if I didn't have confirmation from the Ben guy and Madison, the way she's thrown their business out there and the way
Yeah,
she
'cause
has
fell out with
talked to.
Madison.
Oh, Madison, she doesn't need to respond to her, but um, I want to hear from Ben at
Now
this
who
point
is
now.
that?
Ben is supposedly a boyfriend, but he's also like a owner or slash half owner or maybe former owner of King of Diamonds Miami, and I think he runs the Atlanta King of Diamonds Instagram page, and I think he has some sort of investment in King of Diamonds Atlanta. And this was
Oh.
somebody she was. Madison said like we were under the impression that they were intimate. She didn't say that was her man. She said we were just under the impression that they were more than friends. So I do think that there might have been like Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Strange said, there might have been some finessing of the books because she had access to more money, and she was doing a whole lot more. Because now she is broke.
Because even Sylvia has said one time, she got money, y'all. She got money.
Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
did. When she said Sonya showed her account, and
Yep.
she said the lady got money. This lady ain't broke. She showed me.
She showed me. She said that.
Now, money to her might not be money
That is
to,
subjective.
because money to her might be $25. It's like, no, no, her account ain't overdrawn like mine is. Mm-mm, she got that bread. Because having, I mean, when you broke, having money might mean you have $12. You can go to the Walmart ATM and take out $10 and be good. Get something to eat. I mean, if you got $12 in your account, you rich, rich. Or if you got pennies in a jar, you rich. That might be money to her. But I wouldn't be surprised if she had a little bit more, that she was doing something shady in the background. That's just me. That is my theory. But as far as I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's plausible. It is. Go ahead.
No, that's that. I mean, that's it. As far as Mr. Deon goes, I don't understand why he's so mad. Like, it just your daddy is the one that broke the law, and you know he's
Right.
guilty.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has he said, "As long as you know it, long as you
Mm-hmm.
know it"? When that's I'm an innocent man, it's smacking in his ear. Long as you know it, player.
That all that matters.
That's all that counts. Is that right?
Okay,
And what?
okay. Now, Vicky, let me ask you this: what did you think about when Sonya told Nesto, "You just need to see a woman, even if it is IS. You just need a woman. You just need to be in a woman's presence." What did you think about that shade?
It to me, it's just like that's the breakup. To me, that's like I don't
Now,
really feel like
Sunny Scott said a word. She said, or as they say, PUSSY ain't got no face. Oh, what
what
did you think
what
about
is
that, Vicky?
what did she say? Hold on, what where let me read it.
I got it on the screen.
Oh, that's true. That is true. But he ain't touching that. Yeah, he's not. He can't touch it. So what? I mean, you just need to see a woman. It'd be different. He wants to see like something that he knows that he has either slammed or that he possibly will, like, and that he could talk nasty to, because that's where his
Mm-hmm.
brain goes. You just need to see a woman. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
And she was here a couple of weekends ago. I wondered, did she go up there to see him?
no, she didn't. I don't think she did. I think she's
Mm-hmm.
staying away from that jailhouse because she doesn't want to get served up with any more paperwork.
Well, you get me said, I bet
Ooh.
IS will cook him some collard greens and cornbread. I don't know. And she did have her ponytail and her lashes on and her makeup, y'all.
She did.
She did.
Now, if she would have went up to the jailhouse looking like that, that might have been
I
a
don't know.
better.
She might have had, it might have been something, Vic. I don't
No,
know. It might have
but
been a little something.
But she came up there with, I mean, I just want her to clip her ends so her natural is even. That's all I want. Just clip your ends so that natural is like even all around.
Okay,
That
what y'all?
I'm serious, like that, because that's when it looks crazy. That's when she has the Don King effect. I mean, and I'm not trying to clown her, but just all you got to do is tighten it up. But
I
as
was
far as
actually loving the ponytail. She looked nice.
she
I
really
thought
did,
she
and
looked really nice, y'all.
I
And the
also
lash. And the lash.
Dallas did a good job. Shout out to her
Her
baby girl,
baby trying to
Dallas.
help her. She really is.
Shout out to Dallas.
I like
Yeah.
the roller set too.
Yeah,
The curls. I'm like, hey, you know what? She cleans up very well. I
she
wish she
does.
would
She
stick
does.
with that, but as somebody
When
has
the man
stated,
left her, when the husband left her, I think she just lost it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
well,
he left.
yeah, because if she stopped even cutting her, like she was getting her hair colored and
Mm-hmm.
she was getting it like trimmed, getting a lineup or whatever. But now she just, I don't know that I can't speak to that. But as long as you just need to see a woman is to me like I don't feel like being bothered, so I'm not coming down there. But also, to me, it means I'm scared to come down there. I'm not. Or she could have. I mean, or maybe she could have gotten in trouble. Who knows? You don't know what these people because they lie so much. But
Hmm.
what I do know, what I have observed is that she's bored. He's
She's
bored. She's
definitely
bored.
bored. Hmm.
The thrill is gone. Shirley's gone. I mean, she only popped out because Shirley popped out.
Right.
Shirley
Yeah.
popped out looking good, so she popped out.
Yes.
I mean, with those two pictures that Shirley, well, actually, it was like what, three pictures?
Yes.
It's like three good-looking pictures that Shirley popped
Hmm.
out, and
Hmm.
she was showing slim down,
Hmm.
um, and very much in shape and toned,
Yes.
unbothered. And then she
Yes.
mentioned she had a little friend, like she's getting to know somebody, not a man but a friend. I'm, I don't even think she would send. I don't even think she would send those pictures to Nesto like she normally would. She was willing to send the pictures when Shirley was miserable, but now that Shirley is, you know, straightening up her crown, rebuilding herself to where
Right.
she was before, she
Yes.
that's really irritating her. You just need to see a woman because I mean, like she's always treated him like I don't know. To me she's always kind of treated him like he was special.
Hmm.
Like you not when I say special, like I mean like a little slow.
Hmm.
So I think that's what that means. You'll do anything. So and I don't feel like coming down there. I just don't want to be bothered. And I think she got like a new. I think she has a new friend.
You think Sonya got a man?
Hmm.
I think she does too. I
Because
really do.
what woman is gonna allow their ex girlfriend? I mean their man's ex girlfriend to sleep in their driveway.
Yeah. You think that she? Oh, she said that was her ex. Oh, this
All of
is
her men friends are her exes, according to her.
now. Let's talk about that. Let's unravel that because that I cannot figure that out. She's sleeping in the driveway in her RV of her ex. He has a woman now. The ex woman is cooking her food and bringing her food out to the RV.
That's how she put it. That's what she says.
Now, come on, y'all.
What woman, I mean, thinking woman is going to, your man comes to you and says, hey, I got this crazy, she's a little loony ex-girlfriend. She good people though, but can she stay in, you mind if she stay in my driveway?
Absolutely not.
She just needs some help a little bit. She might come in here and use the bathroom. And she's not using the bathroom. She doesn't want to break bread with them. She doesn't want to eat with them. That's weird.
But she eats the woman food that she cooks for her.
Right. She eats the food, but you're not breaking bread with them in the house. Not even sitting down watching a movie with them while let's say they don't eat at the table. You just don't want to, sit around, even if they like pray around the table. You could just sit there and be respectful. You're not eating with me. That's weird. I understand you might be antisocial, but if I'm you gonna eat my food and be in my driveway or my man's driveway, you gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch your demeanor around my man. Even
Right.
if that, I need to see what y'all, because he could be sneaking out to that RV in the middle of the night, and I know you wouldn't know, and I got to sit here and watch you. Like Houston Foodie said, she bringing a cowbell and supper's ready, and then you go and grab a plate and come back outside. That is to me that's you being a bad house guest. I know you're not staying in the house, but you're being weird. And
Yeah,
you
that
bring your behind inside this damn house, and you're gonna sit
yeah.
down and you're gonna eat. You eat a bag of chips, you come in here and you sit here and eat.
Yeah, for the life of me, I just can't. I don't understand that. And then she said one time the lady's sister was over, so they both was cooking. So why can't you go in?
Unless
Mm.
I don't know that. I mean, I don't know. She lies so much though too.
She lies. She does. We just never know, you know. But
I mean, that could also be like she really is renting somebody's driveway because I think there is a a service that you can rent a driveway. Um,
Really?
yeah, I think there's an app or something, or I did see something like that. There's an app where you can stay in people's driveway and pay a certain amount. Because she said she was paying like $300. And if she's still getting food stamps, I mean, if you getting food stamps, and if she really knows these people, okay, let's say you pay them in food stamps and you give them a little change to stay in the driveway because you're using up their water by washing your hair 3 times a day.
Right.
Um, I mean, at least go sit in the house and eat with them. It's just it's bizarre to me. Like I don't understand how she was raised. I'm not really trying to understand how she was raised, but she is a weird woman, and I think she tore her draws big time with Deon, and Deon. Just to get back to this call, Deon is like really he's disappointed in his daddy, and he ain't disappointed in Sonya. He's just like, I told you about that. Next time people tell you
Mhm.
that somebody ain't good for you, you need to listen.
Right.
Mhm.
And Nesto, he don't want to hear any of it. I mean, we've learned Nesto's tones enough to where you know that he was pissed off by the end of that call.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
He definitely was pissed off. He didn't appreciate Dion trying to chastise him about Sonya, about dealing with Sonya. He was. And he wanted Dion to know I can't control her, dad. I mean, Dion, I can't control her. But Dion is saying, Daddy, yes, you can. If she's talking about your folk, you need to tell her to shut up. And
Or
he's
don't
not gonna
call.
do that. Yeah, he's not gonna do that because she supports him. Nesto knows if he can't get anything from nobody, he gonna get it from her. And he knows that. And it's come on, Nesto, it's a game. He know.
And he's learned his lesson too about biting the hand that feeds him.
Right. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good point.
That is a good point. Yeah, because
Yep.
he bit the biggest hand. Surely. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
mean,
he bit the hell out of that hand.
he really. I think, and I'm glad he did it. But I think that him not keeping up with Shirley, because when Lamont told him in February 2023, hey, call her. You need to call her every day because things. I was just at her new place, and people around her are speaking ill of you. And
Hmm.
even though Sonya was on the phone, I know he was probably trying to play, King Dingaling, on the phone. And he like, I ain't gonna worry about that. Um, he still tried to, he's, hmm. I'm sorry, are you saying something?
You
Go
good.
Oh,
ahead.
okay. He still tried to play it off that like, oh, he wasn't worried about it. He's gonna stick with what he got with Sonya and all that. But then he's calling Shirley later on, and like his feelings are hurt that people are talking about him, and
Hmm.
why wasn't she taking up for him? And but then he wouldn't call her that often. There are very few calls in between February and May, and then in May he starts picking the calls back up, and he starts because I think he really thought he was getting out, and he
Hmm.
starts messaging Shirley that manuscript, his whatever you want to call it. I'll say manuscript, but it was his something Chat GPT or AI. He kicked out with AI, but he messed up by not keeping up with his wife. He thought he could do the same things that he was doing on the streets while he was locked up in jail, but she don't get to see you in jail, and she doesn't know you're not present, and now she kicked out all this money, like at least 40,
Right.
$50,000 in
Hmm.
fees, and she
Hmm.
has to start all over, all by herself, and she's had to go through her finances all by herself and realize what was happening, and she's talked to police, she's talked to her daughter,
Yeah.
so I mean, he really did allow that, and you want to keep calling. Anytime you call her, you telling her, well, your little people are I can't be around them. You can't
Hmm.
call me every time I talk to you. You can't call me and try to give me a guilt trip, because it's like you, he really messed up, and I'm glad he did, because she was able to recoup. like recoup her losses and do better. And I hope that Ray's rumor is true. That
What's the rumor?
hmm,
What is the rumor?
the rumor that she got a raise up to 1 million a year for 5 years.
Mhm,
Oh yeah,
mhm, mhm. Yeah,
5/5.
five
Yeah,
over five.
from
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ivory.
And that's when that's another time when he really started panicking and freaking out and having, like, he was having serious anxiety, trying to call everybody to bond him out, calling Dre to get him a new lawyer, trying to find some bond money. There's been, I think right now he's really just more so, I think he's resigned himself that he's just saying these words. He doesn't want people to think that he's given up, but I do think that he knows he's going to prison.
I think
There's
you know.
There's prison action coming. I just don't. He doesn't want a body rap on him. When I say a body rap, he doesn't want the SA case on him. And now that they've added that caveat of with an underage person under the age of 17,
Right, right.
so that's going to be even worse for him if he goes to jail with that. Because I mean, Fulton County, I don't Fulton County, they do things very interesting there.
Yes, they do.
So if
Mhm.
they even if they were to drop the RICO, they still have the they have the estate charge. So either way, he's the even if he gets 10 years, that's probably life for him because he's sick.
Mhm.
So
So, what you think is going to happen on August 11th?
it's just emotions. I think the judge is gonna allow the truck. I think they're gonna set a trial date. But I think he's gonna allow that truck evidence to stay in.
Really?
Because if the judge wasn't going to allow it, don't you think he would have said something by now? Because it's
Yeah.
been what, 6 months almost, right?
Yep,
Yep.
it has. Yeah, it
So
has.
6 months of this judge is. I mean, how long does it take to go through 200 and something pages of what the Will Wooten's last motion?
Right, right, right.
And a lot of that is just pictures, but and Sean Hoover has had two defendants get life basically in that
Yeah,
time frame.
that last one, the rapper and his mother, yeah, and the
So
cousin, yeah.
I think it's definitely gonna be it's gonna be I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's a trial date is gonna be set so I can start booking my tickets to Georgia because I would like to put in my vacation time because flying cross country it can be expensive. I want to be able to at least be there for a couple days, like opening statement, because I don't really. I'll have a question for you. What do y'all think an opening statement for Sean Hoover would sound like defending Nesto? Because you heard his opening statement for Cash Out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that cash out. Oh,
Ooh,
oh,
that was a
Were,
lot.
that
were
was a
you
lot.
were you impressed with his statement about his opening statement for his defendant? He
Not,
basically, go ahead.
I don't think he went hard enough for cash out. And
Well,
then,
he wasn't defending Cash Out. He was defending the cousin.
so he was the okay for the cousin. Okay, but you know what? I think cash out shouldn't have went up, and I think he shouldn't have did a statement. I think that's what messed him up.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Did you hear his statement?
Yes, talking about Jesus and whatnot.
Yeah,
Girl,
That's what didn't hear me.
I
that's what
said,
did him in.
I'm like, Lord, you know, even if he deserve it, Lord, Lord, I don't know, make his leg wobble or something. Make him shut up, because it
He
just
did
sounded
that to
stupid.
himself.
And he went on and on and on, and I was like, "Please sit down and shut up. Just be quiet." He went on and on. He was talking about the victims, and he hurt his own self. Cash out hurt his own self. Now I don't
Yeah,
know, but I don't. I know Nesto ain't gonna speak. I know they
no.
not. No, no, we don't.
Well, so Sean Hoover, his opening statement for the cousin, it was essentially blame the victim. The best. I don't. To me, it just wasn't. It wasn't a. I know some people who have legal experience said it was strong enough because they were fighting an uphill battle with that, with the defendant. Um, it was just really blame the victim. I don't understand. Based on they have so much evidence against Nesto, and especially with all of the evidence he has admitted to, he and Sonya have admitted to on
on
these
the
phone
phone.
calls,
Hmm.
and they can corroborate a lot of that with the he left a paper trail out, an electronic trail out here
Hmm.
so wide. Um, the theory is that what she emailed Wooten on during the last hearing was was proof that Nesto had access to the email for the truck. So it wasn't actually Shirley. That's the
Really?
theory.
Theory. Got it.
That's a theory because what do you I mean on this is so we're just speaking legalese now. Well, what do you think would be so so horrible that Hoover just would just be pissed with him that he's not incommunicado with Nesto at this point. He has not told Nesto much. He's not telling him his court dates. He's not giving him an update. The investigator's not coming to see him. Um,
Really?
no, he's having to learn about his court dates from Sonya and Sylvia. He didn't even know his court date changed.
Wow. So they are that upset with him because he is still talking to Sonya.
Yeah, and she emailed Will Wooten the night before his dang old court date, and they went in the
Um,
back. And according to Sylvia, they came out and Will Wooten was smiling. So she emailed him something that hurt his case.
that was beneficial to the
It was
prosecution.
correct, correct. And when Nesto called her and said, "Did you send?" This is how he said it. Did you send them folks something? She's like, "Yeah, I should. I did."
I remember her saying that. Yep, yep.
And he said, "Were they mad? Them hot? Yeah, them folks hot." And because you call, I email,
And then
I'll
the,
call. Yep. And then the next day, he called her. He's like, "Can you please?" He was sounding like he had been crying all night. Could you please call them people, please? So whatever she did, he, it really, it hurt him. It swerved whatever defense pattern they were going down, whatever Hoover was building for him. So
But she's
I,
blocked now. I heard that she's blocked now.
she did tell Wooten to tell the truth, but this is the craziness about this woman. You can't fight you can't go to a prosecutor and say, "Here's proof of waving a piece of paper. Here's proof of innocence. Drop all charges." Like they've already convened a grand jury. They've already indicted him. You can't just go up to somebody and like waving the red flag and saying, "No, no, no, you must stop all proceedings right now.
right.
Here's proof of innocence." Damn it. Like, and thinking that you, a paralegal dropout with 35 years of legal experience, that changed into 10 years of legal experience with 20 years in a strip club. What else did
In the
she
back
do?
room, she was a manager, Vicky. She did run the back office, remember, in the strip club. She did say that.
She
Remember?
read, right. She was helping the girls get change their thongs and whatnot. You know what I'm
She
saying?
did say
Like,
in management. And she said she ran that back office.
what makes you think that you could just that's how legal proceedings go that you just because the defense attorneys blocked you, so you just got to give them something. You have to say, no, 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 you're somebody's going to get this proof of innocence. You can't do it's an oxymoron. If you have something, hand it over to his attorney, regardless if they take it or not. They have to review it, and then they'll turn it over to the prosecutor. But it, she's been recently she's been detrimental to his case. I
Very.
mean, not I think more so now because she is truly blocked. When Hoover came on, he really said he drew a line in the sand. It's like, no, we're not doing this anymore.
Down. Yeah.
And she has been extremely detrimental. So, but yeah, that it, I hope on the 11th, I really hope that the judge just rules on this motion and we have a court date set. so people can we can start like organizing these little groups because I know people want to meet up.
Yeah.
and and we want we want to be there, and I hope, and I what's messed up too is that this is my last thought. What's messed up too is that they have messed up these rule 22s for bloggers,
Yes.
Yes.
and I'm not naming names, and maybe it was an accident, maybe it just was, some people did some things that they shouldn't have, and it just, things happen. But this judge is kind of irritated with the bloggers,
Very.
Mm-hmm.
and Hoover has made it like a serious effort to get us up out of there. And I just hope that if we're able to get there, even if we can't have a camera, and maybe we can get court TV to go in there, if we all go in, at least one, two, three, maybe 10 of us, and everybody take some notes, and we all just compare them at the end. Maybe we can all put it together and make a good transcript like they did with the Diddy trial.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because they were on it with Diddy's trial. Yeah, let me see. So Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker String said if Nesto wants any hope of getting out of prison alive, he would have Hoover negotiating a plea deal for him for 20 to 25 years. I don't even know if he would make it that long, y'all. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't think it really matters at this point how strong of an argument Hoover makes his opening statement. Not saying that he doesn't have the potential to have, a strong argument opening statement, but I really think realistically, Nesta would need like a Brian Steele if he wanted
Mm.
any type of hope of getting out within this next decade of his life, realistically. I mean,
But
even if Hoover showed his best of the best. I still don't think it would be enough. I don't.
mm-mm.
You need when you in situations like this, you need paid legal counsel. You need the best of the best. Not saying that a court appointed attorney can't be phenomenal because there are some that are out there. I'm not ignorant of that, but I'm just saying in this type of situation, you need the best of the best. I mean, look at Diddy. He has the best of the best, and he cannot get that date pushed up. He cannot get out.
Mm-mm.
I just think
What
in situations like this, you need the best. But yeah, go
Judge?
ahead, Vic.
No, Judge Submaranian with Diddy. I think he's gonna get a pretty healthy sentence. I don't think he's
I
getting out. Hmm?
I don't. I agree.
Yeah, because Judge, why wouldn't, if he got, if they're celebrating he didn't get convicted of the RICO, but he got convicted of some charges. The judge has been very, very strict about him being a danger. I still think he is a danger. Some people say, "Oh no, no, he's no longer a danger." But how come Gina popped up all of a sudden?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was Gina that
They were
scared?
looking for her, and then she just showed up.
Oh no, Judge, he's changed. Like, girl, you went on
Yeah,
Tasha K and said
it's
he.
all the tea. That's what I'm like, and I feel like that's gonna be beneficial to the state
Mm-hmm.
or to the feds because they can use that and say, "Oh, that's coercion." Look at this woman. This woman did an interview with Tasha K, and
Mm.
now she's writing this letter singing this man's praises. She's doing the complete antithesis. And they could say, well, maybe he's, coerced her into writing that letter because before she said he beat her in the head, dragged her across the floor
Mm-hmm.
by her hair, punched her.
Right.
She was pregnant, and now she's saying he's this great guy, a child of God, an angel. And the feds, they could use that to their benefit. Like, see, this is a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like, th- I don't think I'm with the judge. I don't think he needs to be out at the present time because he's going to do is try to bring in as many character witnesses as possible to say, no, 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 I'm good. I'm a good boy now. I've learned my lesson. I'm sober now. But when you speaking, I'm a recovering alcoholic. When you have to get sober and not come on your own, it's totally different. So I don't believe I don't even believe he's got an addictive personality. He's addicted to power. He's addicted to that stuff. He's addicted to just being in charge, and this has been humbling for him, but I still don't think he's learned his lesson.
I don't either. I don't. And I think too, God forbid if he were to get out, he's definitely coming for vengeance.
Yes. All
He's
the people
definitely
who
he's
go ahead.
getting his lick back.
Yes. Yes. All the people who didn't stand up for him or who came through and said, yeah, he did this to me, he did that. And there were people there. I still am like suspicious of his relationship with Justin Bieber and Usher. I still have my doubts about the innocence of those relationships. Like this stuff seemed to be. I mean, the prosecutors, they picked who they could pick, to who would be willing to, where they could get, I guess, maybe a slam dunk on something. But he's not a good man. He's not a good man. But as far as Nesto goes, I don't even think a paid attorney could help him at this point, because he's done too much damage to his case. He was trying to fight the case before he was even indicted, before he even saw the evidence. Now that you've and I don't even know if his attorney has brought him what Will Wooten filed. That 200 something page
Mhm.
packet of evidence. I don't even think he's seen that. I don't think Sonya has seen it. And they're still fighting. They're still fighting they're still trying to fight the case before you even go to trial. You know what I mean? So like, there's more than the truck. It's a whole bunch of stuff. If have y'all gone through those pages?
Uh-uh.
I've skimmed through a
You
few of them.
skimmed through. I haven't.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the text messages with Gail Bickham alone
Yeah.
are like, you cheeky son of a gun.
Yeah.
She telling you, send me show me some results, send me some money, please, send me some of my money back, and he sent her a Bible verse.
Crazy. Playing in her face.
Like, but thank you, ladies. This was a great show. It was a good conversation.
Yes.
Y'all have a good evening.
Thank
You
you for
too.
coming
Thank
You're
on.
you
welcome.
We
for coming
appreciate
up.
you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Yes, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, y'all. So the saga continues. Hopefully, we go ahead and get a date, and we all can actually meet up and go to this trial.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's been 3 years.
yeah, it's been 3 years, and I hope I'm invested at this point. Today, when I saw that up to date call, shout out the phone calls from prison. I sure appreciate you. You come through right when I need you to come through. I was glad to see that call today.
Child. All right, y'all.
Keep them coming.
Anything else before we wrap it up?
That's it. We appreciate you all. Thanks for being patient for our comeback, and we'll be back.
We'll be back. We clock back in, y'all.
We back in. We clock back in.
We clock back in. Let me read these last few comments. We're gonna let y'all go. Call Me Darling said, I had a family member face some legal troubles and I went to the trial. It made me understand how dirty these prosecutors play. As much as I can't stand Nesto, I'm not putting all my money on Wooten. All right.
Ooh, I love when we kind of go be on different sides.
All
I
right.
love that.
Let me see. Vicky said, I'm fully invested in this. All right. We are too. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said they have used the OJ effect on Diddy and Nesto. They didn't get them for the worst things, but they got them nevertheless, and they are making them serve that more offensive charge sentence. All right. That's just so Diddy. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell
Diddy ain't
no.
going nowhere.
Yes. We miss y'all too. Yes.
And the audacity of him to plan a 4th of July barbecue.
Yes. and they putting the invites out. We gonna be partying in Miami and Star Island at his mansion in Star Island in Miami for the 4th of July.
If that is not entitlement, he just knew he was getting out. He started planning a 4th of July event, y'all.
Yes. I say Diddy something now. He knew he was getting out before the 4th. baby. All right, y'all. That's all we got. We ain't got no more. We love you guys. We miss you guys as well. The girls, the ladies are back. Tell everybody on the YouTube streets the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show is back from a much needed sabbatical, much needed period of rest. We'll catch y'all later. Enjoy your night, y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. Bye, y'all. Take care.
Bye.